Alright. We are back. Lady Madonna, shooting at your feet. Wonder how you manage the weekends me. You find some money, ready to pay the rent. Did you think that money was 7 cents? I like down a suitcase. Right. That's loud. There we go. What is that? Weapon ascension or skill upgrade? Oh. I'm assuming that's for the higher levels though. Right. What else do we have? Oh. No, that's the Somnoir thing. I don't want to do the Somnoir thing. Hazard revisited. Exchange center. Oh. That's interesting. Yeah, Awakening Journey. So we're close to being able to do another temple on the Verina banner. What is that? Oh, you just get to claim a weapon. Cool. And 1,000 asteroids. I think they're called asteroids, aren't they? Yeah. Awesome. Right. Let me claim the rest of the stuffs. Guidebook. That's just going to be for logging into the game. Then, yeah, the link email thing. Backpack. Actually, we just got these. We've got those. I don't know what these are, but it works. I don't know why we have 2 cameras, but apparently we do. Right, so what we're going to do today is continue with the main quest when we get there, obviously. There we go. Yeah. And we'll see how we do. We will see. Did I get any 5-star drops last time? I don't think I did.
Anything I can help with?
No, these are all 4 stars, right? The gold ones are the 4 stars, I think. Fey Ignis. That's Havoc damage, that's Havoc damage. Havoc. That's Spectro. However, it is a 3-star, so I don't think I want to put that on Zani. I think we'll just keep it as is. I'm kind of just gonna have to deal with what I have at the moment, and then once we've finished, the story quest, depending on how long it takes.
What's up?
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
Depending on how long this takes, then we will end up going and doing more echo hunting.
That's all. Oh, earlier when I was half asleep, I came up with this great idea for finding the Sentinel.
Let's hear it.
Didn't the Sentinel say they're locked up in some
So that's the plan.
tower in the sky? Well, how about I just fly up there and look for it? Easy as pie.
The tower is either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds. Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground. In the shape you're in, are you sure you could fly that far?
Hey, come on! It won't hurt to try. The cliff at Egla Town would be a perfect launch pad.
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you? Wow. A very valuable insight. Thank you. That brings me closer to completing my piece. Salutations, Rover. My name is Dracona, a wandering bard. I'm glad to have met you. I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you. As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this... well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. So I stopped to compose a piece. Surprise, surprise, the melody led me right to you. Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartathea. She dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartathea since. That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time, to see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
Recreate the frequency?
Well, it's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. Can you tell me about your meeting with Cartathea? The more details, the better. Even the smallest things count. Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there. Textures. That should do it. Now then, Rover. Time for you to tune in to your memories.
Tune in to my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past from another perspective?
Laureate. Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between them. What is the meaning of this?
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment. But this seems unexpected.
How did you first come to notice me?
The Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
You heard the Sentinel's voice? Then tell me, am I their resonator?
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan, the Threnodian. But you really don't have any idea?
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too. My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis. I also remember fighting something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me. You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
You rang? Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart! Basically, we're sorta in that hover mode you once joked about. Nothing new to me, though.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo? Yes, I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. No, there is little that remains of my resonance powers. I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's... I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency. My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center stands a tower, its gate locked by 3 seals. I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
Say, it's really faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Drenodian smell I'm getting from ya?
The scent of a Threnodian. You can perceive the Threnodian.
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. But I'd never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Threnodian powers before in Jinzhou. So, it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's resonator?
If we're making assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first. Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Thenodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well. After all, that unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not? Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers. In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel. Spending so much time alone in the Sonorosphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities. I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
I want to know what's going on with Imperator in that tower. And I want to speak with you in person. How can I reach your Sonorosphere?
A part of the Sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter. I'm afraid that won't do. That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the Sonorosphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse. And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna. It would be catastrophic.
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
Yes. I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if searching for a way inside. Perhaps they know something.
Any distinguishing features?
almost like a deep-sea jellyfish.
I wonder if the Primus is the Thenodian's resonator. So he's trying to get into the sonorosphere to kill her.
I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator.
From her? Oh, okay. That's interesting.
It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
Something tells me you will keep your promise. No matter the outcome, this may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
So we know there's a female resonator that's also trying to get access to Cartethia. Cartethia, rather.
Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are you feeling? Any headache, tingling feet, upset stomach? Phew. I tried everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were... Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? Oh. It kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
No, it was really helpful.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles, hmm?
Oh, she had tears in her eyes as well. Oh.
Wow. So my forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected developments. The girl, is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal, and who is that mysterious wandering figure? I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song.
Huh?
I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta. So, what do you plan to do next?
Pardon the intrusion, my lord. My name is Sebastian. As per Milady's
Hello.
instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a discussion.
Oh gosh. Golly
The
gosh.
Celia family. The one that's likely worshipping the Thenodian. Why does she want to talk with me?
Milady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred.
Hey, I love this guy's
previously.
voice. Oh.
Tell her I accept.
Shall I just go the rest of the stream just being like, ew.
At a later time.
Yes, for the Phasalia family.
I will convey your message to Milady.
Yeah. He should have said I shall. That's a more posh word.
Didn't expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta.
Yeah, that is weird.
She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say. I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, hmm?
Yes, so I asked.
She's known to be a recluse, and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family.
Is she the resonator that's looking for Cartethia?
They just call her the head of the Phasalia family.
Maybe they're trying to kill Cartethia. Ooh, they could either be trying to kill Cartethia
Which one would you like to hear first?
because she's the Sentinel's resonator, or they could be trying to recruit her again. Or find her and get her
Lady
powers back
Or
because she's a
maybe
Thenodian's resonator.
Entangler of Hearts.
Ooh. The plot thickens. Clickbait titles.
Hello, that's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material.
Sure.
So, ready to dive right in?
Yeah, give me a quick sales, mate, please.
Well, long story short, the Phasalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Rinascita. Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep, and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations. Word is, they select the new head of household by
Hey Goldie, how you doing?
ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over.
Damn.
Stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor.
Yeah, that's never a good sign.
Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation.
It's also never a
drowning
good
her
sign.
victims in hallucinations
These
until
aren't
they
good
agree
things.
to her terms without even realizing it.
I was in a hot tub, there were bugs. Also, is the chat box not working? Or did I just not see
In
it?
any case, the Phasalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care. If you're set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
The way she describes the head of Phasalia.
I don't see. Yeah, okay,
reminds me
why
of
is the
how
chat box not
Cardathia
working?
spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier. Can't rule out the possibility that they're the same
That's weird.
person. Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
Anyway, how was your experience in the hot tub? Besides the bugs. I don't think I've been in a hot tub before. It's supposed to be quite relaxing. Apparently.
Efficiency, bahar.
I could probably have teleported, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, chat's back. There we go, the chat box. You actually kind of 20 pity after losing 50-50 to his full calculator and 3 pulls away from hard pity. Is that good? I don't think that's good. I don't know if that's good. I mean, I've got no idea. Okay, wait. So I'm supposed to use that. Am I? Not entirely sure what this is. Early was good. Losing 50-50 at like 75 pity wasn't. Right. Also, I don't know why I'm doing this. I shouldn't be. But whatever. Right, so... How am I supposed to pull it? Do we know? What's this? No. Pull it with grapple. Oh, wait. That's saying something. Whoa. Pull in the floating monument and transform into... Okay, so I've got to pull in the monument first and then... Okay. Right. Grapple. Wait. Oh, no. I wanna grapple it. How do I grapple this? There we go. Grapple that way. Grapple back this... No. Grapple back this way. This way. Bring it across. Bring it back here. Okay, that's one. There's another one. How do I... No. There we go. Nope. Still didn't let me do it. Right, and then I transform into that. And then I hold this.
Windfall profits.
Okay, that took a little while. Moving on. No. I thought I still had the... There we go.
Approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along? They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Phassalias try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information and the person Cartafia mentioned to you. I'll call you as soon as I find anything.
Got it.
Okay, let me just steal all the family's riches first.
Gotcha.
So I hope you don't mind, just gonna... Yeah, Oh, right, yeah, there's one up here. Oh, okay. I thought that was a solid thing. It's not.
I'll take it as my overtime fee.
3 out of 6, huh? Ooh.
Gotcha. Huh. Some pocket money. Won't say no. Gotcha.
Aha.
Wonderful.
Like, who in their right mind puts chests like
Perfect window
here?
light.
Like at the top of the friggin'. How do they even get
Some
up
pocket
there?
money.
What?
Won't say no to that.
Okay, well that's all of the chests collected, I believe. So let's go around to the front.
Now, if you'll please, just follow me.
Yes. Yes. Indeed. So this is this is the girl that was looking for Cartethia. There's the jellyfish resonator that supposedly either poisoned her predecessor or is just an incredibly good manipulator, so we'll see.
One moment, please. I shall inform milady of your arrival.
I believe she already knows, my good sir. Yes. I thought as much.
To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper. Especially when it was I who extended the invitation.
Excuse me, that camera angle? How's a weird camera angle? Yep, again, with the...
Cantarella
Interesting.
Phasalia, 36th matriarch of the Phasalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
She has...
Honorable laureate. The new
Look at the eyes, guys. Look at the eyes. Can we get a like an eye tracker? Can we see where chat's looking?
Very well. If you insist, I see no reason to refuse.
Focus on the eyes, guys. Focus on the eyes.
Cantarella. Now, shall we proceed to my study?
Yeah, the side angle doesn't make it any better. I'm not gonna lie. What are these camera angles? What the hell? Is that an echo? It is. Oh. Oh shit, that's cool.
Won't you have a seat? I hope you'll accept this tea as
No.
my way of apologizing for the incident with
Never drink the tea. Never drink the tea.
Members of the family may have troubled you.
We were just told that they're
There's no
experts at
saying
extracting
can't
poisons
wash
from
away.
plants.
Every sorrow has its own way of fading.
Never drink the tea.
You still hold a grudge.
Don't do it.
Won't you accept my apology?
No. No, stick drift! Okay. I was really not wanting to drink the tea.
This tea, is it from Jinjo?
It's never a good idea to drink the tea. Fuck stick drift. It's a weird way to drink tea. Why did I put it on the plate like that? It's
I
just,
invited you
eh.
here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Before we get
Why is
into
she always
that,
smiling like that? She's kind of
there's
creepy.
something I want to know.
I imagine it concerns the Visalia family's true beliefs. It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving. But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna?
I mean, I've not been here that long, but it's weird.
So you've noticed something is amiss?
I've
As
noticed
expected,
two
from
things
someone
that are
who's felt the weight of a Thronian
amiss.
invasion firsthand. And what exactly do
These
you
camera
find
angles really don't help.
most unsettling?
Why haven't the Thronians
They zoom
been
into all the
sent
wrong
to show
places, you know?
themselves?
Or all the right places, depending on what you're looking for.
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Raguna has long since concluded.
Oh?
The Threnodian, so named Leviathan,
What are these
possesses
cameras?
the power to merge.
The camera
and
angles
assimilate.
need to change.
It uses distorted beliefs to spread
What
a
is
spiritual
this?
plague that slowly devours civilizations from within. Though the previous two attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see.
But what actually is that, though?
Friend or foe? As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart?
I wouldn't say so, no. See, this is what I was thinking. Because I thought the Primus was actually the resonator for the Threnodian. And he's trying to like seclude Cartethia. Or Cartethia, sorry, I keep pronouncing it wrong. Because she's the resonator for the Sentinel. That's what I think.
Yes.
That's my theory so far. Subject to
I
change,
know.
but
On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains.
true.
Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request.
We're doing a lot of learning.
Come. The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
Okay.
Efficiency, above all.
It's thick with dust. Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it. The aroma from these plants. It's the same
This is it.
Have they extracted the poison of the plants to make it like an aerosol?
Prepared?
Yes.
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave. Even if you want to.
Of course. Of course. Okay. See, is that the Sentinel? Or is that the Thenodian? Is that Leviathan? I can't tell. Like, we don't know. Because if the Order worships the Leviathan, and that's in the church, then that's the Leviathan, not the Sentinel.
Just as I expected. The Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth.
Yeah, it is the Sentinel. How am I...
What you see in the sanctuary is the Sentinel, in their true form.
Oh, this is the set. Okay, right.
A majestic steed that galloped with the wind, not a creature of the ocean's depths. The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity, a form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian.
Oh.
Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure.
So the Threnodian
I wish to ask
combined
you to
itself with the
persuade
Sentinel?
The Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Rinascita, to save Imperator.
Oh, I can do that. I mean, yeah, what makes you think I can do that?
Both Jinzhou and Jue owe you their future. That makes you the only person capable of this task.
This is a slightly different situation, though. Like, in Jinzhou, the Threnodian didn't have anything to do with the Sentinel. Like, there was a war, but, like, after that, the Threnodian kind of just left the Sentinel alone. The rest of it was with Thraxidus. Here, the Threnodian's still, like, draining the Sentinel's power, I think. Like, it still has an active presence in the city. Jure leaving Jinzhou would be a betrayal of duty. A Sentinel cannot leave its commission region. That's true. That's what we've been told anyway. By Jin C.
I understand the position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order. Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you for the remainder of your time in Rinascita. I can offer you a glimpse into Rinascita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
There might still be a path forward. Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you've described, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Rinascita. Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate?
I feel like she wants me she wants to keep me in her estate because then she can control what I do. Like she just said she can't let me leave, and then she's posing it as a question. So she just made a statement that I'm not leaving, and then was like, "Oh, would you choose to stay here rather than at the hotel?" That is manipulation. They said she manipulates.
Though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact. That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space. With
That would
it,
explain the
they
upside
can
down
withdraw a
tower.
portion of power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own. This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be. A blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel, and the artifact used to select their resonator. To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel. Only the Chosen One may hope to draw it.
That's clever.
Then, what about Cardothea?
The Martyred Maiden. The nature of her resonance is unclear to me.
If we're the chosen one to pick up
Perhaps
this
she
sword,
resonated with the Threnodian,
then she is the
or
Threnodian's
perhaps with the
resonator.
Sentinel in its corrupted form. But choosing her could not have been the Sentinel's will. That's because the maiden was already dead.
Huh?
In the past, each year the Thessalia family would hold the divine trials to select those with the strongest will. these young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers. While overclocked, of course. Though none
For a second
succeeded,
resonance awakening.
some saw
Hey Tashelle, how you doing?
the truth hidden
I'll be
within
lurking.
resonance.
No worries.
I was one of them. There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted form and the inverted ruin suspended in the sky. I also learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that sonorosphere. When I awoke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed.
I'm doing good,
into
how
my
are you?
hand. I
Alright.
would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities.
I'm doing alright.
The words were, "The maiden is dead."
Not good, not bad, sort of thing. In a state of limbo.
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cardathia's descriptions bear many similarities. If Turvin is the key to entering the sonorosphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying. Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinchi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening?
Yeah, both the...
If that's the case, my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
Both the Sentinels have resorted to... Both the Sentinels were injured. Both of them have resorted to making some sort of chamber, or like some sort of protective barrier for themselves, whilst they try and heal. And both were attacked by a Thenodian. So this is just a war between Sentinels and Thenodians, like it always has been. We're just in the middle of it.
By
No?
all means.
She smiles too much. I don't like it. Well then. Chosen by the Sentinel. How about that? Kashmir Azar, how about that? That is a sick looking sword as well.
Rover, who are you really?
I worked with the previous Sentinel.
The Sentinel's arbiter?
Well, I have some information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
Yes, please.
Please,
I'm gonna Google what Arbiter is,
enlighten me.
because I only remember it from Halo. What is an Arbiter? A person who settles a dispute or has ultimate authority in the matter. So that's why he had authority over
I would
who
never
Jue
have
could give her
imagined
power.
Someone already considered a martyr could still be alive.
That's crazy.
What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel. We Thessalians revere Imperator as our one true divinity. And yet, here you stand, the arbiter of the Sentinel.
Not of this Sentinel,
Would
the
it
other
be
one.
more fitting to address you as Master?
Yes. Let's get back to the matter at hand, shall we?
Then, I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Rinascita back from the brink of chaos?
I still don't know what she gets out of it, though. But, yeah.
Irvin can only serve its purpose while in your hands. You should have it.
The only
Guess it kind of
question
clears
now
their
is
name,
how we
doesn't it?
reach Cardathia and Imperator Sonorosphere.
We can discuss it on the way.
She's coming along?
So you're the one that Cardathia sensed wandering outside the Sonorosphere.
Yeah, she has jellyfish abilities.
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking?
Fair.
Although being described as a jellyfish.
Quite funny.
There is a cable car in the lower levels of the Phasalia estate that leads directly to the Sonorosphere. The mechanism beside that wall can activate the lift.
Are all these mechanisms really necessary?
Okay, hold on.
Anything I can help you.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared
Does this
future,
mean we can...
leaving the past behind?
Do we have the weapon? Or is it just a story mode thing? I think it's just a story mode thing, isn't it? Aww. Okay, whatever.
Convenience isn't the only reason for having them. Some were specifically built in case an outsider decided to visit.
So in case you were going to be robbed. Right, let's just speak in plain English, shall we?
Why do the Phasalias have a cable car that leads directly to the Sonorosphere?
Before it became a Sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avenolium.
What is that?
The martyred maiden once pursued her studies there.
Is that a fish?
A superficial harmony needed to be maintained between the Phasalias and the Order.
Bro,
And
imagine
this
having this in your
underground
home.
car was intended to send scions of the family to school.
Dude,
The
imagine this
evidence
is just your
more
back
than the
door.
tradition I had
Pause.
built for easy access.
What the hell? Okay. Oh, we're getting inside the fish, are we? Cool.
You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
Everything that's happened has all lined up so perfectly. It makes me think it's too good to be true.
I'd like to share a different perspective. Rivers eventually converge into the same ocean. If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet.
Wow.
Our choices and our will have
Whoa,
led us
they're
to
the
this
same.
situation, not the wishes of fate.
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Oh. And
That's a
what rumors
whale.
have you heard?
That you're a recluse.
And then there's waves
Mystic.
below it. What's that above?
Obsessed
Oh,
with
it's
the
shooting
crafting
out the
of
water. Oh,
poison.
that's sick.
Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor? Those kinds of rumors.
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been
She sounds
searching
offended.
for a solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Rinascita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
A friend?
Ooh.
All the affairs of Huanglong states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Because the rest of them are all true. I see it'll take more than that to rattle you, huh? I assure you, this is no jest. We Phasalias have lived under the Threnodians' whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. When the soul of the ruling head falters, Phasalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber, with a poison of their own making. My succession ritual? Well, an unforeseen incident gave rise to whispers that sparked those rumors.
How long has this been going on?
For centuries. Every generation. Outside, they call me the Bane, but historically every head of the Thessalia family has carried such a title. It just so happens that I am the most potent one yet.
Right. Sorry for the silence, I'm texting a friend.
We've reached the old seminary's undercrypt. The gateway into the Sonora Sphere itself lies at its center. We shall continue on foot from here.
That's cool. Okay. Whoa. Colors.
Strange. This area was clear of tacit discords on my last visit. And there's no tacit field nearby. Could they have come from the Sonora Sphere itself? Feel the tide pull.
Didn't think there would be goalpuffs here.
Interesting. I've never seen such little creatures before. Would you mind staring a few more? The road ahead will not be
Okay, that
as
was
long.
really cool.
What exactly happened here?
What the actual fuck? Okay.
The second dark tide. It occurred right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trials and was crowned by the Order. A day when belief burned brighter than ever. And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Rinascita vanished along with it. Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory. I was there when it all happened, still an ordinary member of the family, watching it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary. It wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with Turvin, that I gained a partial glimpse of the Sonora Sphere's interior.
It sounds like someone inside the seminary did something to stop the spread.
Precisely. It could very well have been Cartophia's doing, but, as with the first time, there's also the chance.
You know what I find quite refreshing?
Turned the tide.
I
I can sense the
was gonna wait until she stops talking, but I think she just talks the whole way.
Trust your
I find it quite refreshing
but
that
it's best to
all of
keep
these are
those
like
thoughts
British
to
accents and
yourself
British voice
for
actors.
now. But the Threnodian
Because
know
like
their
Genshin always
hearts
has like
weakest,
American, you
and
know.
it is there it strikes the hardest.
Like I know Rovers have got an American accent, but like. You know, I kind of like
The
it.
gateway into the Sonora
Finally,
Sphere
like a
is
good game with
just
some,
on the other side of this bridge.
like a good anime game with some British
This is the
accents
furthest
in them.
I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave
Oh, I
me,
thought that was
Turvin is the key to entering the Sonora Sphere. And who can wield
Whoa!
the sword of divinity but a blessed maiden?
But you said you left yourself a message saying that the maiden was dead.
That's why I sought aid from the other Sentinels. It's a shame they all refused.
She
Luckily,
went to all the other
you
Sentinels?
brought me a new hope.
As in, all of them? So she's met the other Sentinels. And they would refuse to help because they can't. They can't leave their area. Oh, has it only let me through? Oh no, it's let both of us through. Okay, cool. Side boob again.
Laureate, you have come.
I have indeed.
Greetings. I'm Cartathea, and you are?
Cantarella Phasalia.
She looks
Oh,
Whoa!
Phasalia.
Okay, she's tiny.
It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers.
Well, they did say that this sentinel could split time and space. So,
This must be the sword of divinity. Turvin.
within the sonorosphere,
The one with the sentinel's
time
hand
doesn't
sealed
pass?
within.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the sonorosphere, granting me information about the sword's origins.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Would you mind if I tried touching it?
I wonder if it repels her, because she's the Thenodian's resonator. Or something like that.
The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear.
Oh no.
If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, then that must mean...
Yeah, I thought so.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Thenodian's resonator, nor that you aid its cause.
Huh? This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Thenodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this sonorosphere.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
She's literally
As
tiny.
you said, I remembered a few more things. There are two other swords. The Sword of Discord, Hogness, and the Sword of Virtue, Halti.
I have the Sword of Discord. That's on, I put that on, Kalkara. Sword of Virtue I haven't got, I don't think. I think I've got the Sword of Discord on Kalkara. Unless it's a 5-star sword, in which case
Yes.
I don't.
Did you see them too? Placing the three swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal over the main tower. But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Thenodian's doing?
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answers.
Yeah, but if we break that
Instead
seal,
of
can the
speculating,
Thenodian get
we
access to
should
the
use
Sentinel?
clues we've gathered so far.
Like it's gonna corrupt the Sentinel again, no?
Lady Maiden,
Please, Cartathea would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
I've waited for this moment. This chance to save the Sentinel. And my family. I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap. If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside. Rover and I will take care of this matter.
This is where her true side starts to come out a bit. She's starting to be a little bit more aggressive now.
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away.
I feel like she knows more than she's letting
I
on.
underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry. Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and this tower will elevate itself.
This is going to be interesting.
What you said to Cardathea back there.
Rather effective on someone of her personality. Wouldn't you agree?
Seems like some of the rumours are true. Cool cutscene. Oh, that is cool. She's getting her resonator abilities back.
Are you all right? The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took me some time to get used to it too. I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground.
The Sentinel.
Tacit discords,
Oh,
the Dark Tide, and these ruins themselves.
wait, the Sentinel's keeping all of this up?
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head. This view matches with what I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone.
She all of a sudden knows everything about this place. Her memories have been here for a little while. I'm sure.
It's the name I gave to a gondola.
Yeah, she remembers it. She remembers the name she gave to a gondola. Come on. She knows. Oh, okay. Dude, this place is so sick.
This gondola only has 2 seats.
Oh dear, I completely forgot about this.
I'm sure you did. Oh wait, I go without it. Yeah. I think we go with Cartathea first, don't we? I don't really trust her on her own.
It seems I get to enjoy a free ride after you've scouted the paths ahead.
You look distracted. Still thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers.
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am.
Are you afraid of knowing the answer?
I am
This is what I don't like, man. The
We'll be
distance
arriving at
between
the
two
first
places,
one.
like two different scenes,
A
is
few
not long
details,
enough
if you
for the
don't mind.
talking.
Feeling nervous?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
Why did she just move like a robot, man?
Where were my manners? I can assure you that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now.
That was funny. That was very funny. Also, why was her vision like that? Are we supposed to... Oh... No, I don't think I wanted to do that, did I? No, I want to see the contaminated statue. How do I turn around? No! Let me... How do I... No... Now, I want to steer the thing, but it won't let me go back up. Okay, that's annoying. Yeah, this is where we came from. There we go. Right, for some reason, I think it must have been stick drift, the thing automatically turned around. There we go. How do I get out? There we go.
Vines, over there. And that statue.
The
I can
Thenodian's
feel
power.
strong remnant energy coming from it.
The Order's remnant spark must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first Dark Tide.
Doesn't look like it's
now.
purified it.
The lingering remnants of the Dark Tide must be trapping the spark. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it.
Okay, how do we do that?
Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
If the Thenodian created the Dark Tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further. More Dark Tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me. Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
Bro, what even is her resonance ability? She must be Spectro, right? Of some kind. Wind? That looks like light to me. Okay. I don't know how using wind is gonna... do anything to vines, but... Hey Xavier, how you doing?
The vines are remnants of the Dark Tide. Foe won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark here and find a way to clear the path.
Okay. I'm good. That's good to hear. You? Not too good, not too bad. Comme ci, comme ça. Comme ci, comme ça is such a French. Like, I know it is French, but it's such a French phrase.
This calibrator seems to be operational.
Like, it literally translates to like this, like that.
One moment.
Or as this, as that. Which is just funny. Like this, like that.
Why don't you give it a try?
How are you? Like this, like that. It's just funny. I find it funny. I don't know. I trained my Kyokono, she's not bad as I thought. Oh, nice. Also, I feel like the chair has moved down. I don't want it to move down. There we go. That's weird.
It's turning. Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
Are they gonna wake up? Yeah. Can't do shit against me. Yes, you can.
Timing.
I lied. I lied.
I sense your weakness.
Oh, that's a ranged attack. Oh no, it isn't.
Hurry. We need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
Oh my god! This is gonna give me heart problems, bro. I need this to stop. I need this to stop. Still not my goddamn Cartothea. Fair.
Sounds like Foam's getting impatient. Let's head back.
you feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine. I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
Yeah, you've helped a lot. Don't worry about that for now. Another water rise is coming up. You planning to hold on to something?
Why
Not
didn't
me
you
this
tell
time.
sooner?
I see that. I see that chest there.
Remnants of the past.
Yeah. You're not hiding chests from me, bro. What's over there? I want to go around. I want to see what's over this way. What's this? What is that? Interesting. Right, I need a... No! Turn around! Turn around! There we go. Right, the steering isn't great on this thing, is it?
Wind, guide me. An unexpected discovery.
What?
By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop...
Never heard Rover laugh like that.
He
He seems to be a little flustered.
But all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the dark tide itself. In these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence is too.
That's interesting.
Obstacles ahead. Let's get off here. There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range. But there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
I like this music.
That's it. A tacitite device.
That's a tacitite device?
Leave it to me.
Oh, they got archers now.
Hopefully this helps.
Where are you going?
Strike from the shadows.
This should do the trick.
The hour is upon us. I sense your weakness.
Haha. Get
No
repelled.
hesitation.
Ready?
Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness.
Okay, we're going back upside down. Bro, this would be a mindfuck, no? Like, which way would be the right way up? How would you ever know? Or is there a right way up? Dude, that is sick.
You okay?
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnant spark.
Wind, guide me.
Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation. That's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation.
Swimming, swimming.
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Okay.
An unexpected discovery.
Okay, there should be another chest.
I'd rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. To live with no memory of the past.
There is no chest. Oh.
Would it be so different from choosing to end it all? I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you,
Why'd that just go?
if I
Oh,
really
fireworks.
am,
I can take care of myself. If it comes to that, I'll still remember the girl who cared enough to worry about me.
Yeah, are we saying if she finds out that she's a Thenodian's resonator, the girl she is now ceases to exist? Like she forgets all of this?
I should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
Of course.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, Foe.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
My life is flashing before my eyes. Yeah, let's say that.
Well, you seem to be in perfect shape to me.
He even
Well, if
did
you
like the
say
acting
so.
as well. That was sick.
I can offer you a strong elixir.
Ooh.
Care to give it a try?
Bro, if it's got any ethanol in it?
Oh, I insist. Here, take this.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, it's just nutrients. Also, there's no chests around here, is there? By any chance? No? Okay. Oh, there's a portal. What is this, hard light? Like solid light? That's pretty cool. Apparently, solid light or hard light is actually a thing. Like, that we're able to construct. Because people have made, like, quote-unquote lightsabers out of just hard light. So obviously it doesn't produce the heat or whatever, but... That's pretty cool. And obviously, because it's hard light, I think it can still cut things and stuff. I think so. But that's like crazy, like physics stuff.
There's no knowing what will happen once Turbin is placed on the pedestal.
Did you see the name of the achievement? I did not see the achievement name. What was it? I wasn't paying attention. check your achievements, so I can't do that now.
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this
I'm on mute
crown
for a sec.
shall grant a new identity. Fleur-de-Lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate One, will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
I will.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these three doctrines, which do you choose?
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living. From this day forward, you shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald. Rise, blessed maiden Fleur-de-Lis. None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
I told ya to stop sticking random stuff in here. Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion.
Wow, look who's piped up.
I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh? I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue bottle landed on top of me. It almost squished me.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal had something to do with it?
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big gigantor back in Jinja.
The Sentinel of Ginger. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Oh shit, we've absorbed the powers of a Sentinel?
The Sentinel isn't even here.
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
Why would it do that?
I believe it was meant for the true maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the Sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden. The Sentinel entrusted their power to the resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
Yeah, that does make sense.
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
No, because it means she's the
If
resonator for the
Imperator was
Threnodian.
in motion, then their original plan has already failed. Cardathea, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
I believe in you. Is there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. The moment the dark tide descended upon us. Huh?
But I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
You witnessed it as well, Kentrella.
Yeah, but she saw
No.
something different, I'm assuming.
I only saw fragmented, blurry images. They seemed to belong to other places within the Sonorosphere. I believe this is where we should rest. We'll wait until sunrise. You're the one who needs rest most of all.
Okay, she won't let us
After
go
all,
ahead
it's
anyway.
still only a possibility that the frequency you absorbed is the Sentinel's powers. Rest now, to ensure it doesn't take a toll on you.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well. Boy, it's so cramped in here.
Do I want to talk to them? Not really.
You mean besides being squashed behind that blue thing? Yeah, I guess. Listen, I figured something out about that frequency. It's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else. Or kinda like,
Oh, we
a
received the
piece of cookie
corrupted
that's
Sentinel's
crumbled
powers,
in with
maybe.
everything else. Which is why it's so hard to get a good bite. To see if it was a threat. I can now say with certainty that it isn't.
Oh, it isn't? Okay.
But since it's a crumbly mess, other than taking up space, it's pretty useless.
We might encounter something similar at the next two pedestals. Keep an
Okay.
eye on this for me, will you?
Will do. You can count on me. 100%.
What, so we gotta go to the other swords?
I thought I'd slip away quietly and avoid any fuss. But now, here I am dealing with all of you. Since you're all here, how about a morning stroll? They're a lot feistier than before.
Need help?
Engulfed by sea's venom. Surge of deep tides. Riptides claim you.
One with the sounds.
Well, this is where our paths must part.
You're here for the Sentinel. Why would you leave now?
Is she here for the Sentinel?
What I saw yesterday caught my attention. It may be tied to the Sentinel. And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my thumbs, seeing as your gondola only holds two.
Are
Fair.
you sure you want to go alone?
Such concern for me. I do hope to see the fruits of your labor when I return. Mind if I take tow?
Go ahead. It's no use now that it's out of the pedestal. Its energy is gone.
It may still come in handy.
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
I just might ring you up once things are settled.
Bo's got Riz. Anyway. Moving on.
If only I could still fight.
Everyone's doing their part. Don't worry. Nobody's perfect. The waterway up ahead is completely blocked.
That garden once housed dragon echoes. Now there's nothing left but tacit discords.
Wind, guide me.
Hardness should be here somewhere. This is where the acolytes used to be tested. Perhaps that Steely over there has instructions on what to do.
You
Oh,
don't
that's what
remember
this is
from your
for.
exams?
As the Blessed Maiden, I was exempt.
Trust thy neighbour, else land will stay fallow. Unite the isles, else levees will stay unbuilt. Brothers and sisters, let the sky, the land, and the seas be united. The path to righteousness is lit by the sacred fire of unity. Meaning
Sounds
something,
like
I'm
they're
guessing.
talking about one of the three major belief systems, the faith of unity. I don't remember the pieces being spread out like this. Maybe we could find a way to move them.
Let's give it a try. We still need to rebuild the waterway. There's no point in fighting Hogness if we can't repair the waterway.
True.
At that distance, we should take a wing ray. Hold on tight. Don't go falling off.
Oh, there's going to be a fight here. 100%.
That one. It isn't supposed to be here. There's a gravity calibrator up ahead. Let's put it to good use.
Cardathea, grab on tight.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Whoa. Oh, okay.
That's our goal, right there. But how do we move it?
Help me guide the wing ray to the top of the statue.
Of course. But what do you have in mind?
I was gonna say plunge it as a joke, but apparently. Damn, that's some strength, damn.
this really okay?
Saves us the trouble of finding some trigger mechanism.
Oh look, it's Spyro from Skylanders. Sorry. It's a really old reference as well.
Is that a problem?
Yeah, the last one was bigger.
Yeah, these ones are just babies.
Which last one?
Ganem. Ever heard of it?
I'm used to riding.
Pause.
It's Hogness. There's a gravity calibrator behind the collapsed wall we just passed. We can use it to reorientate ourselves. The remnant spark should be able to incinerate the thorns on the left.
Remnants of the past. You can let go now. How are you feeling?
So soft. So cuddly. I mean, I'm fine.
No.
An unexpected discovery.
By the way, how are we enjoying this so far, guys? It seems a little long-winded, but like... I don't know. If you're interested in the lore and stuff, I guess it's... fun. I'm enjoying it.
Stuck on the pedestal.
The waterway is still incomplete. We have to look elsewhere.
Okay, up we go.
It's identical to the last statue. Same as before. I'll handle it.
Are we supposed to... Yeah, we are. Okay.
Wind, guide me. Leave it to me. The hour is upon us. I sense your weakness. One more time. Hopefully this helps. moment of resonance. Don't push yourself too hard.
It's okay. I'm just doing my part.
We're still missing an area. But where?
Over there.
That might be too high for the wing ray.
Same as before. I'll handle it. Just a bit more.
I'll handle this bit. You rest. You've done well. Let's see if I can get a feel for how strong the gravitational forces are.
All right.
Leave it to me. The end has come. Hopefully this helps.
Okay, cool. Now we can focus on this dude.
The hour is upon us. No hesitation. Wind, guide me. Cherish every gain. Cardathea?
I'm ready.
No. No, I feel like it's the other way actually. Is it this way? Yeah.
Leave it to me. The hour is upon us. No hesitation. Hopefully this helps. Strike from the shadows. The end has come. Keep it together.
Those dragons do hurt, don't they?
It's been a long time since I saw this place as it was meant to be. So beautiful. I had forgotten.
Do you want to stop for a while?
No. We have more important things to do.
Let's check back on Hogness now.
Alright. So Hogness should be... yeah, down below.
Cherish every gain.
Let me remove the sword. At least you won't come to harm if it's a trap.
We'll do it together.
But...
if it's a trap, we stand a better chance together.
no traps.
How does it feel to trust me?
It feels good. Why don't you call Foam over? Try whistling. Like this.
Here goes.
Foam heard you. Come on.
The way you were when you saw the plushy echo. It was... unexpected. I think the martyrdom of the blessed fleur-de-lis needs a rewrite.
What's that?
A play about you, written by Cristoforo the playwright.
Oh. How did he portray me?
I would rather hear the joyous songs of the masses than any solemn hymn of remembrance. Perhaps the Sentinel feels the same.
I'd never say that.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be alright. Doesn't matter if it's the Threnodian or the Sentinel. They don't get to change who you are.
I feel like they're kind of setting it up to be like that she's the Threnodian's resonator. And then she's going to have this big inner turmoil. She's like, no, but I don't want to hurt them. I don't know. I can just see it coming, you know? Like, I can see that being the case. Why did I not heal? Hello? I unlocked the waypoint. Heal me, please. Thank you. Game's trying to cheat me out of some health.
What you said back there.
All in a day's work, love. Alright. Let's put this in here.
Fleur-de-Lis, my resonator, why dost thou persist? Why abandon thy oath? Why hinder the spread of my gospel?
You are a false divinity. Gehenna will reveal the truth.
Gehenna, the lone dragon to have escaped. The one blessed by the dark tide shall return to us. Continue thy disobedience at the risk of insanity. Look around. Thou hast none left. My most beloved resonator, why persist in the error of thy ways?
I will never forget my cause. If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity. With the support and hope of countless souls, I stand before you. They fell, so I may rise.
We getting answers.
You saw that too. Gehenna, the one you mentioned earlier. What happened to him?
Did we kill him? Yeah.
Thank you. Anna, Casatomo, Olnat, everyone. I am finally able to face all of you. I am not your enemy, and your sacrifices were not in vain.
Hey, Rover, just now there was...
Shh. Later. Someone needs a quiet moment.
Sorry you had to see me lose my composure. I found my true self again. It doesn't matter if I am indeed the Threnodian's resonator. Because I know who to stand by and who to cut down. Some of my memories have returned, thanks to you and Cantarella.
Feeling better?
No, not yet. Not until we free the Sentinel and defeat the Threnodian.
Good.
And that is why we need to investigate the frequency you absorbed earlier.
My turn to shine. That blue thingy in your tacit mark totally tastes like Threnodian.
Oh. He tried to eat it again.
Of course not. It reeks. Just the smell alone is enough. Like I said, it's mixed up with something. It's too tough to chew.
If the Sentinel splits their own energy to prepare the true Blessed Maiden, then why would they split off the Threnodian's energy and then channel it through Hognis to the person who unsealed the passage?
Yeah, maybe the Sentinel didn't split that energy.
You are a resonator born of the merge between the Sentinel and Threnodian. What if you used their abilities to split it yourself?
I haven't forgotten how I became a resonator, and I know I don't have the ability to do that. Do you think the mixed frequencies Abby felt came from me? But why would I do that?
the answer might lie behind the third sealed passageway. Cardathea is starting to make sense of things, but she'll need time to get her head straight. Same as before? We'll keep watch tonight and continue our journey tomorrow.
Of course.
What? My eyes are still peeled. Nope. Nada. Zilch. I can't shake the feeling that the two frequencies are somehow connected.
Imperator has the power to split energy, and Leviathan to merge and assimilate. So, the source of that connection might very well be Leviathan's powers at work.
Yeah, could be.
Whoops.
Isn't there one last place to go? Who knows what you'll need to cram into your tacit mark next?
Is that Cardathea?
No, I can't stay in the blooming thing. There we go.
Sorry I woke you.
Were you singing just then?
Yes. A farewell song from the people of Rinascita. We usually sing it when a friend is about to leave. During that battle, I never got to say goodbye or mourn their passing. And before my memories came back, I wasn't sure if I was worthy of paying them my respects. So now, even though I know these are just lingering frequencies, and they might not understand me, I want to say goodbye properly, and thank them. Do you think I'm fooling myself?
No. I'm sure they can feel what's in your heart. I'm not just saying that to comfort you. I believe it's possible. I once saw two friends, one who was already dead, reconcile with each other from within a sonorosphere. When frequencies are concentrated in one place, it's possible that the reverberations could still carry traces of human will.
Meaning?
They might still be able to hear and feel. Your voice, your goodbyes, your feelings could have reached them. After all, these frequencies are strong enough to manifest in the real world.
Really?
They haven't made a move against us. They must still remember you. Which means they can probably hear you too.
I'm glad. No. If they can still hear and feel, then the time for goodbyes hasn't come. I need to give them a real victory.
You can ease up a little. As long as their obsession holds and the Sonorosphere stays intact, they won't vanish.
Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty.
Cardathia?
Nothing. Just a stray thought.
Hey, since we know you don't carry any blame, should I call you Cardathia or Fleur de Lis?
Cardathia. Yes. Cardathia will do. I want to stay here for a moment.
Her screams
Will
go
you keep me
hard.
company?
What?
Good morning.
Morning, Cardathia.
Bro gets around, doesn't he?
It's time to go. Today is the day we settle this.
Let's do it.
Home was telling us to hurry up.
I wonder how Cantarella's doing.
You can call her if you're worried.
Wait, I'm not ready yet.
Ever the early riser. Did you call to say good morning?
Good morning.
Is something the matter, Cardathia?
I just wanted to know how you're doing.
So you do care. Good to know my efforts weren't wasted.
She hung up. Was that meant as encouragement?
Everyone shows kindness in their own way.
This is ominous. I'm assuming we can't go through there, no. Interesting.
Wind, guide me.
Over there. That's Haltia.
That painting.
Cadento!
He's not who you think he is. The end has come. Strike from the shadows. Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness. The hour is upon us.
Let's finish rebuilding the waterway.
Identical to the last one, but we have to remove the shackles.
Did you ever check the achievement for going through the first painting? No.
Till relieved of duty. Oh, Cadento. Won't you let go?
Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance.
Okay, check your achievements. Trophies? Oh, where the fuck am I? That is funny. I love this game, man. This game is. Oh dear. Okay. Actually it said I am. Right. Yeah, we got loads of those chests, by the way, so you're gonna have to.
I'm going to break the chains.
Well, someone's gotta tell me how those
Wait,
work.
I have
Like,
an idea.
which ones I'm supposed to be using for what. You know what I mean?
Break.
That is impressive.
Yeah, I know. What do you mean, Sai?
Same as before.
Watch out!
Sorry for not knowing how things work when I'm not
Sounds come
told.
forth.
and it's not explicitly explained to me.
No hesitation. Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness. Moment of resonance. Only 2 left now. It's coming back faster each time. The end has come. Disperse. Hopefully this helps.
Quickly kill him. Okay.
The hour is upon us. Leave it to me.
Watch out!
No hesitation. The end has come. Hopefully this helps. Strike from the shadows.
Does that mean he's finally been freed?
There. Now we can
Boom.
smash that statue back in.
The morph painting over there should allow us to reach the highest point.
Did you know that echo well?
Cadanto was my first echo after I joined the Order. When I stood against the Threnodian, he took a mortal blow meant for me and fell to the dark tide. I never thought he'd come back as a tacit discord.
But he still recognized the sword and was still trying to protect it.
Haltier was my saber. I practiced with it often in sparring sessions with Cadanto. Looks like he's still trapped in the past, doesn't it?
So when an echo gets corrupted, it becomes a tacit discord. That's how it works. Don't ask how I didn't know that until now, but I didn't.
Wind, guide me.
We must finish this and free Cadanto.
He's back again. Strike from the shadows. The hour is upon us.
Oh, okay.
Disperse. Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness.
Oh, he moves a lot faster.
Moment of resonance. No hesitation. Hopefully this helps. The end has come. Keep it together.
Yeah, he's a tough cookie. I wanna eat! Huh?
I'll handle this.
Echo, gimme.
Please,
Gimme.
allow him to fight at your side.
Yay. It doesn't say what star level he is, but it's fine. I'm guessing it's only for the quest anyway. It's fine. You actually got him, he was 4-star? Okay.
Return to me.
Someone must expose your lies. As long as there is a sliver of hope, I will not give up.
Is that so? Then I shall reveal the truth. Fleur-de-Lis, why dost thou resonate with me?
What?
Why dost thou hear into the minds of the faithful? Why dost thou act as my oracle? All this, and yet thou dost not question.
Peek after this, sure.
Shut up!
The answer is this. Fleur-de-Lis, thou art my creation.
Okay.
I made thee, thy life, thy hopes, thy will, thy past. All that thou art, I made whole. I made perfect. I fed upon the trust, adoration, and longing heaped upon thee by the masses. Thy resonance brought forth the second dark tide.
Okay, so she got manipulated.
What? Those clashing frequencies just calm down.
Her face is so silly, it
Way
was.
better.
The eyes look
Looks
so
like we
weird.
settled down. It seems we were both affected. starting to remember everything, just like you sensed I would. The force that modulated the Sentinel and Threnodian's frequencies came from me. No, it wasn't what I originally intended. I think having you take it from here may be for the best. This crown, it turned into what it is after the Dark Tide came. This is what the Threnodian uses to control its resonator. When the Threnodian unleashed the second Dark Tide, I, as the Cartathea you see before you, split the part of myself that wished to live after seeing the corruption that stood before me. I chose to be broken from the very beginning to escape the Threnodian's inevitable grasp. You see, when I destroyed the Threnodian that had taken over the Sentinel's body, it immediately began to assimilate into Fleur-de-Lis, its resonator. She was the part of me that was left after I split myself.
You sound like the game a bit? Sure.
She retained the most power, and now hopes to one day destroy everything. Even
Turned it up a
herself.
little bit. Is that better?
The Threnodian's endless whispers and screeches are slowly chipping away at Fleur-de-Lis's resolve. And that's why she had no choice but to split her power's frequencies, just to buy herself more time. But using such resonance abilities came at a cost. The split frequencies, they needed a vessel. We don't have much time left.
She heard no
So,
difference, but they're whispering
you
right
see,
now? Okay.
I have been instinctively searching for someone to wield that power. All that was given, possessed, or taken by the false divinity,
That should be louder.
I must pass to the one capable of resisting it.
I literally
This
just increased the
is
volume by
how I
10.
intend to lay the false divinity to rest. Not just its life, but its very existence for all time. Fleur-de-Lis, the part of me I left behind, the one that also contains the Threnodian. Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty. Today, the part of me that wishes to live on will vanish. Is it because my wish has finally been fulfilled? Will you accompany me one last time?
Well, this is sad.
Seems like I won't get a chance to apologize to Cantarella. Her preparations were futile. Please, tell her I'm sorry.
This Threnodian is clever though. To create part of a vessel in someone, so then they'd eventually split themselves off, and then they'd have like an actual vessel when they die. They could just assimilate into that one. That's really smart. Big brain, big brain. Big brain Threnodians. Try saying that 3 times real fast.
Wind, guide me.
was where everything started. The origin of the second dark tide. I have one final request. Now that you have the power to split and merge energy, there is something only you can do. Please, use the connection I still share with Fleur-de-Lis to bring the last fragments of her tortured consciousness here. Then, with your power, remake us as one, and finally release us from this world. That way, the Threnodian will remain trapped forever in a lifeless shell, unable to return to this world. I have lived my life to the fullest. I would like the ones who are left to do so as well.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cartathea has had her wish fulfilled. Now, it's Fleur-de-Lis's turn. She seeks self-destruction to end the divinity, and with it, her torment. She has lost all hope and believes that no rescue is possible. Remaking us as one is the only way I can think of to fulfill her wish. Or rather, grant her what we wish. I was born to this world cursed. The Threnodian intended for me to live as a threat to others. But the puppet born of its wickedness will become the prison that seals its fate. I shall be whole again, true to myself at last. A fitting end, don't you think? I have reached my final destination. One last swan song, and then the lights go out.
Don't grab a man's sword like that, damn.
I understand.
Why's she holding the tip?
Thank you. And forgive me.
Sorry. I'll stop now.
I can't hold it any longer!
Why? Why are you doing this? Neither Cartathea nor Fleur-de-Lis should continue to exist. Don't go.
I heard your request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
What do we do? Just give the Fleur-de-Lis part back to the Threnodian? Is that what just happened? What do we do? I don't actually get what just happened.
Not even whole, yet still ever so determined.
Cantarella.
Phone brought me here. I'd have shown myself earlier, but it didn't seem like the right time to interrupt. Looks like what I prepared could still be put to good use.
Turvin.
The Sentinel Sword. It will help you resist the Threnodian's attack.
Dude, the sword's the size of not Cantarella, Cartathea. This is...
What's inside?
Anyway.
To pass the divine trials, every potential maiden must resonate with the Sentinel through Turvin. Those who survive receive fragments of truth, but at a cost. Memories lost in varying degrees. The lost memories fall into this sonorosphere, each carrying faint traces of the Sentinel's power, the power within those fragments of truth. Turvin absorbs this energy. The Sentinel's energy flows through you. You are more than worthy of wielding this sword. But you, Cartathea, you alone must choose to wield it. Only then will it become the Blessed Maiden's sword.
Does it also hold the sacrifice you made?
No, my sacrifice was used up long ago. At the time I resonated with the Sentinel, I saw you through their distorted eyes. Or rather, I saw Fleur-de-Lis battling the Threnodian. In that moment, I made a sacrifice that would shift the balance of power.
Was it?
The energy I received from the Sentinel's second awakening. I split it from myself and offered it back to the Sentinel so they could, for a moment, regain control of their body.
Oh, wow.
Only by doing this could Fleur-de-Lis seize the moment to kill the already tainted Sentinel. So, the real Blessed Maiden is dead.
It was her.
But there is no reason why the false Blessed Maiden cannot herself become the true Blessed Maiden, is there? A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade.
Yeah, that's true.
Both you and I were cursed to be mere playthings of the Threnodian. But that doesn't mean we cannot reshape our fate.
So is she gonna have a second resonance awakening? Or she already had... Wait.
Thank you.
I don't know.
In spite of my curse, my life of hardship, I must still save what is true.
Had you not stopped the second dark tide? Well, it is we who should be thanking you. At least you can't accuse me of ingratitude. I just need a moment's rest. Apologies, but they're doing something rather important. please. Do give them some privacy.
Abby?
Yeah, yep, I get it. We're gonna yoink Leviathan out. Huh? But all you have left is the energy I ate before. You sure that's enough?
Some things, you just gotta do.
What, yoink the Leviathan out of the center? Alright, see you, Tajal. Thanks for being here.
Come to me, mighty god killer.
Whoa.
Endure and defy. Be gone. One with the sounds.
Wow.
Keep it together. Last chance.
Whoa.
You are much weaker.
I'm here to save you!
End me, or I will end you.
You would betray yourself.
No. This is not betrayal.
A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade. Both you and I were cursed to be mere playthings of the Threnodian. But that doesn't mean we cannot reshape our fate.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be alright.
This is me being true to myself.
Imperators? No. Your own power? Useless.
As long as I can save the person in front of me, I am not useless. No retreat. At least break, damn it! I tried everything. How could this be? Again, I failed. I'm so
Where I am your blade. We'll find it together. Righteous one.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes! Down with the curtain. Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
Oh, his voice changes with each one. That's sick.
Wind calls, waves follow. Wind howls, unfettered by bounds. Hopefully this helps. The wicked will face judgment. Swift and resolute. Hopefully this helps. One with the sounds. Wind calls, waves fall. I am the tempest. Wind rises. None shall whisper. Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. Wind calls, waves follow. Tempest of slashes. The wicked will face judgment. Swift and resolute. Hopefully this helps. Be gone. One with the sounds. Wind calls, waves fall. Waves rise. Judgment strikes! Annihilation! Swift and resolute. The end has come. You will obey. Wind calls, waves follow.
Did you just kick her sword away? Whoa. Full counter. No, that was it.
Seek out a future where I am your blade. We'll find it together.
Wow. I have a feeling this music's gonna be copyrighted, but I can't turn off the music now, so oh well.
frequency in her body is already...
I don't think it is.
Despair not, for all is not lost.
So, this Sentinel calls me the Arbiter as well. Am I just known as the Arbiter by all Sentinels? Am I the Arbiter of all Sentinels? Guess we still have questions to be answered about.
Arbiter, forgive me for
who we are.
meeting thee in such a form.
Who made it themselves?
Parator.
Yeah, but
I thought you...
still, I don't know. Anyway.
I safeguarded my core data, lest I be wholly assimilated. Arbiter, dost thou remember the covenant we made? Soon thou shalt recall all.
I like how the, the wise...
Thou didst desire that I uncover the Threnodian's true nature. So, I set forth a condition. That my root privileges be unbound. That I might act without restriction.
Yeah, the wise Sentinels all speak in these, thous, dost,
With unrestricted access, you were going to...
It makes sense.
Merge with Leviathan. A measure of last resort. At the time, I had no other recourse.
That does make sense.
So, I allowed it to believe it had prevailed.
Like, hadst. Where would you hear hadst? Like, what the hell?
The Threnodian is a taint upon civilization. Only by partaking of its blight could I seek to comprehend it.
So? What did you learn?
The Threnodian cannot be undone while civilization endureth. Even it knows not the means of its own destruction.
No, it's just nature. It's got to preserve a balance, I'm assuming.
But we may yet shackle it.
That's why Threnodians can never be killed.
What role does Cardathia play in this?
When Leviathan merged with me, it breached my mind. I offered knowledge of the Resonator, yet concealed one small truth. Beings such as we may bear but a single Resonator. The Threnodian used my return pod to conceive an entity known as Fleur-de-Lis, to make her its Resonator. After centuries of failure, by sheer trial, it found success but once. We were of one body. Therefore, when Fleur-de-Lis became Leviathan's Resonator, she also became mine. But mark this well. To the Sentinel, a Resonator is an anchor. To the Threnodian, they are but a shackle.
Oh.
What made you decide to leave Turvin with the Thessalias?
When first I did merge with the Threnodian, I sought only but to bide, awaiting a Resonator of steadfast will to join me in the war against the Threnodian. After Fleur-de-Lis's conception, Cantarella became my safeguard. But had Fleur-de-Lis fallen to the Threnodian sway, as long as one mortal using Turvin passed the second awakening to become my own resonator, then the law that no being shall bear more than one resonator at a time wouldst have been shattered. This wouldst rend asunder the frequencies of I, Imperator, Leviathan, and Fleur-de-Lis in a tempest of chaos. And the Threnodian wouldst not escape destruction. Such was my intention, yet Cantarella chose another way.
Not all journey toward a final destination. Some are destined to pave the way. Take my energy. I will find a way out myself. I trust this will serve to pave the way for you.
She forfeited all the power of the second awakening, surrendering it unto me.
That takes some strength as well. To refuse power like that is crazy. Considering how rare second awakenings are.
Regain control, and in that moment, compelled Fleur-de-Lis to strike at my form as it was, corrupted by the Threnodian.
But that wasn't your original plan.
No. It was an unexpected variable. A plan I could not have conceived. Or rather, a plan born of hope. Perhaps this is the influence humanity has wrought upon me. To change is to be free. Fleur-de-Lis overcame the fate Leviathan ordained, and so too did Cantarella walk a path unscribed in my records. Though the journey was fraught with twists, we stand victorious.
I don't know if the end justifies the means.
Arbiter, was I wrong?
I can't speak for what I wasn't a part of. You did what you could in that moment. Anyone still standing because of it doesn't get to judge.
Arbiter, in the few moments we have left, might I speak with Fleur-de-Lis?
Call her Cardathea. That's what she wanted. How do you intend to bring her back?
Remnants of her frequency linger within thy tacit mark. So long as a conduit is established, her frequency shall be reborn into her body. Me.
Huh?
This dying breeze hath little time left. Let it guide her on its final journey.
Wait, so this sentinel is dying?
Arbiter, one question remains.
Because Joy was dying, and then they found a way around it, but this one, Imperator, is actually gonna die?
Did I fulfill the charge set upon me?
Yeah, you did.
Arbiter, Take these words to the Vesalius. From this day forth, you are free. Cartothea, awaken.
You are...
I am Imperator, a being that owes you a great debt. I have a question I wish to ask thee. Dost thou rage at how life has unfolded? Dost thou renounce faith or hold resentment? If thou wishes to forget, I can erase the past from thy memory.
Such memories do bring me pain, but that is evidence of their truth. Without the truth, I would not have had the strength to carry on. The truth is a beacon in the maelstrom of my life. And I would rather suffer for it and rejoice in it than abandon it to blissful ignorance. I am true to myself. Please, don't make me forget who I am.
I have heard thy wish.
If I go, you will be one step closer to perfection.
No. If you do that, I wouldn't be me. To deny my own self and my experiences means any perfection I reach would be hollow. I would be heartless.
Thou hast need of divinity no longer. Though my power hath waned, I now offer thee my blessings. Let the winds of the past depart. The ships of this new era no longer need their guidance. Though the tide's rage is endless, humanity shall embark upon new voyages. No longer shall scroll and prophecy bind, but thy will shall forge a new era. Cartothea, thou art worthy to bear the title of Blessed Maiden.
Righteous one. I have never seen you look as gentle as you did during the fight.
Oh yeah. So it is.
Let me ask you this one more time. Should I call you Cartothea or Fleur de Lis?
I want to say that it doesn't matter. But since you first met me as Cartothea, that is who I shall be.
Very well. Cartothea.
I thought I saw the Sentinel just now. So where are they? What do we do now?
What actually happened to the Sentinel? Has it just gone back to, like, being formless?
And I need not serve divinity anymore. Who I was, and my past aspirations, are all gone. I feel empty.
You can always visit whomever you want, you can always eat whatever you want, you can always go wherever you want, you don't have to do anything for now. I feel like the others are a bit suggestive. Yeah, you don't have to do anything.
You're right.
Just relax, bro. After all that, just chill.
I'll stay here for a while longer. Is that all right?
Just pushes her off. Nah, fuck off. Get your own damn seat. Oh. That's the Fraxidus girl, I bet, with the chorus flowers.
The one who defies hath banished herself to the high tower, cleansing the remnants of the dark tide. Yet, she knew not that the dark tide would never recede. She shall prove the most loyal servant to divinity.
You are wrong! Humanity has its flaws, and you've exploited our weaknesses. But we shall not go down without a fight.
You are no longer whole. You are not the perfect creation I conceived. Be that as it may, how long shall thy resolve endure?
The righteous will always rise to defeat evil. I will defeat you, and await my own defeat. Whoever it is, the tide of resistance never ceases. False divinity, suffer my disobedience!
So this is what happened. That's how she got control of Fleur-de-Lis. I'm assuming.
I cannot fall now. No wall is impregnable. Humanity has its flaws, exploited by the Threnodian. But we shall not go down without a fight. Waves of resistance shall never cease. Mankind will not be oppressed by the Threnodian. Now, be free.
Light, come hither!
Make way for your destroyer. Come to me. Mighty God Killer.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's how she ended up getting possessed and stuff. Okay. Damn. She resisted that whole time.
Righteous One, please keep what happened between us. Yes, I'm fine. I know what I want to do now. I want to surpass you.
Good luck.
You're strong. Stronger than me. You could defy my wishes, Ignore my pleas.
And crown back. Yeah, I'm assuming the crown is where Fleur de Lis' power resides.
In a similar predicament to mine, who's going to save you? Your bond with
So
the
she'll
Sentinel
switch to Fleur
is
de
now
Lis'
bond
power
with
with
me.
the crown. I'm assuming.
You were their arbiter, and they were your helper. But I want to go beyond that. I want to be more than someone who works on trifles, like harmonizing the frequencies between you and Abby.
Hey, I'm more than a trifle. Wait, I didn't realize you're the reason I stopped feeling icky.
Should the day come when you find yourself in a similar predicament to mine, I'd need to defy your wishes, ignore your pleas, defeat you, and be your savior.
Fair.
If that were to ever happen, wouldn't I need great power to set you right? Just like how you set me right. Would you deny me the chance to return the favor?
Is this flirting? I can't tell.
Since I swore to be your blade,
I genuinely can't tell. What is going on?
Right now, you're less a blessed maiden and more a steely knight.
well, my one creed is to be true to myself. In that sense, I am rather headstrong. A knight. Yes, perhaps I'll be a knight errant. That does sound appealing. But, truthfully, so much of this world feels unfamiliar to me now. Will you be there to guide me, should I need it?
Yeah, sure.
Then it is agreed. One last thing. You should speak with Cantarella. I can sense she made it out of the Sonorosphere safely. I'll go later.
Fine, I'll go do this quickly.
All of you at once. I don't do overtime. Come at me. Don't stand in my way. What?
Target confirmed.
A waste.
Sever. Exterminate. War spares no one.
No contest. I'm off duty. It's your turn.
How did you randomly find this? What do you mean?
I can spare a minute to knock some heads around. Come at me. Reduce to dust. Don't stand in my way.
Target let slip the dogs of war.
Now I have a report.
Strike. Unleash the fangs.
Bro, he just does so much damage. I don't know why, but he just like... He just shreds. But people keep telling me he's the worst DPS in the game. Yeah, he's just...
now?
I don't know.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance. No hesitation.
Target, let slip the dogs of war. Sever! Exterminate. All is fair in war. War spares no one. Saw that coming. Stay calm.
No contest. I can spare a minute to knock some heads around. Come at me. Reduce to dust. That's a wrap.
Target, let slip the dogs of war.
Oh hell no. Oh hell no. No no no. He just fully
Keep your
regen.
eyes open.
No, that's bullshit. No, you can fuck off with that. He just fully regened his health. What the fuck? I really wanted that echo as well. Like, just in case I would get him, but... You know what? Whatever, bro. I don't even want it anyway. It's fine. Yeah.
It's time.
Salty, yeah.
So you haven't forgotten me. I shouldn't put my guest on the spot. Moving on. How is Cartathea?
She's fine.
Time.
She fine as hell. No, I'm
Understandable.
joking.
Her transition back to mortal life is a drastic departure from her former existence. Now, I suppose I should thank you.
What's this?
Bro, when you say it like that...
Blood Pact's pledge. A symbol of the unbreakable pact between you and the Phasalia family. Each head of the family is entitled to one.
You know what I mean? Like, the way she's saying it, she's like, oh, I suppose I should thank you. I'm like...
You vanquished the Threnodian and brought peace at last to the Phasalias. You should have it. Consider this a token of gratitude.
Is that the only one?
You wish for more? Or is there something else you'd have me do?
Yeah, make peace with them.
Do you
Yeah.
intend to mediate between the two families?
Why would I want her position?
Tiresome feuds rarely last between two formidable houses. But alas, there is only so much light. Some branches greedily reach for more than they need, and the forgotten are doomed to wither in the dark. Disagreements lie not only between families, but also within them.
Yeah, so I know how families work.
How fortunate I now find myself with time to fix things. If you're interested, I'd gladly teach you how to care for a family such as ours.
Before I forget, Imperator left a message.
Tell me. I'm ready.
From this day forth, you are free.
I'll remember that.
Will you tell the others?
3 5-star sword, by the way, for Arrow Rover. Nice.
I've spent so long preparing for this day. A few more will hardly make a difference.
I'll take my leave then.
More tea before you go.
Bro, this game is so British, they're giving tea to guests. Yeah, there we go, there's a free 5-star song. You're serving tea to guests? Brings a tear to your eye. Oh. British accents. Chinese names for cities, I don't know why, but yeah. Like, why have British accents but Chinese names? Why would you not be consistent with the anyway? But they're serving tea.
Who's the prey now?
Why is there so many tacit discourse here? Can I oh,
Keep your
no,
eyes
I'm in
open.
a fight apparently.
It's time.
Better than Shorekeeper? I don't know, you know. I did really like the Shorekeeper one. Like, I really like the Shorekeeper one. I mean, this one was good and all. Oh my god, now you're riding Dorothea? Yeah. I mean, am I?
Who's the prey now?
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, of course. I was really close to the next union level. Okay. Farina, hopefully, man. Hopefully, I need another healer that's not Baija. Unless I get Baija cons, I guess, but still. Oh, not cons. They're not constellations in this game. I forget what they're called in this game. There it is.
This flower is for you. I
There
hope
it
it makes
is.
you happy.
There it motherfucking is. Oh wow, that was all 3-star weapons as well. Whew. Okay. Cool. Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close to doing another. Okay, right. Well, I was going to end stream, but because I'm so close to doing another multi. Maybe we don't end just yet, eh? Buy a pool with. Cool now? Oh, right.
for me.
I feel like they do elemental effects better in this game as well. I just prefer this game to Genshin. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Bask in the sunlight.
I prefer the art style and everything as well.
Luminous energy.
This game's just better in my opinion.
Who's the prey now?
Let's see, shall we? Let's see. Ah, 4-star. Oh well. Resonators.
I see my way clear.
Let's reach
To be fair,
further
I can't really be
destinations
disappointed
together.
with the 4-star from that. I did just get very nice stuff. I can't be too. Can't perform. Can we fuck off with this? Right. Can we go somewhere else where there's not like a million fucking tacit discords? Let's go back to Jinzhou or something. Yeah, like let's go over here. I don't know. Just go here. What's pity? That's a good point. I need to check.
I see my way clear.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
As I grow, even my breaths feel lighter.
She said breaths there, right? As in breathing. Oh, I think I've seen this before. No? Have I not? Oh, I have. I just haven't done it. Right. Yeah, it's over there. Yeah, we'll do that. Goldie, would you be able to join and help me with this? I'll check pity now, actually, as well. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Already on it. Wow, that was quick. The hell? Okay. Pity. What's this? No, that's thing.
May I pray for
No, that's that. No, that's that. Featured resonator convene. So when's the last time I got a featured resonator? Encore. Okay, so from here, so I'll say 39? Right? 39? Is my pity at the moment? Yeah, 39. Bro. What the...
It's time.
Oh, this is where we explored yesterday. One more I need, yeah.
Target confirmed.
Bro, is this thing dropping as like a 4-star?
It's time.
Crystals, give me strength.
I see my way clear.
Sprouting marks the inception of a plant's journey. A tiny miracle in motion.
Right, that's as much as I can level her up right now. That's a 4-star, right? What color is a 5-star? Do we know? Crit rate and attack.
Who's
Okay.
the prey now? It's time.
Wow, it's dropped every single time. Damn. Okay. Right, Goldie, can we do the domain real quick?
I see my way clear.
Time for another
For-
adventure?
Sorry.
Hopefully, we'll make new
For these.
findings.
No, cancel matchmaking, no. Oh, you're using your Kona, okay. Cool beans.
Perfect wrap up.
I'm off duty. It's your turn.
Perfect wrap up. Thanks for watching.
Shut.
I'm gonna claim 2. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So now
I see my way clear.
Time for enough. Hopefully, we'll make new findings.
okay, I'll get the rest of those another time. Aerodyne. Yeah, I don't have any with resonating glow. I don't think. Energy regen. Yeah, no 4-stars with resonating glow. Okay. Let's go to the data bank. Got another one. Five stars, 50. Oh, it's a 50-50 now. That changed pretty quick. Pioneer podcast. Get that. Right, cool. I'm gonna go back into solo mode now. Thanks for your help, Goldie. I'm gonna go back to this. Also, yeah, let's alter the team a bit.
Another field trip. I'm ready.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me.
Hopefully, we'll make new findings.
I'll probably switch these out. Yeah. So we got a bunch of tutorial quests and stuff. So there's no point me doing that. So it's just the Somnoir left, right? That was the last of the main quest, I think. Her heal scale of her attack, by the way, yeah, that's why I put a double attack.
Hopefully, we'll make new findings.
Set on her double attack piece. Well, since there's nothing left to do, there's none of that main story left. New perma-event effects story. Okay. Good to know. Now, I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow because I'm gonna have to pack tomorrow and stuff because I'm going back home for the summer. And so I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. We'll see. But like, keep your notifications on, I guess, for when I do stream. I might stream tomorrow, who knows, we'll see. I don't know what I'll do though. Maybe play some Genshin, I don't know. But I'm thoroughly enjoying this game still. So we'll keep this going. I think I added... Did I add Wuthering Ways to the Discord? I might have, I don't know. Do you want me to help farm for Zani echoes quickly? No, can we do that in the next stream? Because I do need to go to sleep. I've got some work to do, and I'm playing tennis today, so I do need to get some sleep, and it is 2:30 in the morning, which I wasn't aware of until I just looked at the time. But yeah, thanks everyone for being here. I will see you guys in the next stream. If you like the stream, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more content. And I'll see you guys in the next one.